12th century, a philosopher by the name of Averroes said, intolerance leads to fear. Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to violence. Contest chair, Toastmasters, fellow stressed out contestants, curious guests, and such good looking judges. Now, it seems to me that in areas such as politics, football, tiddlywinks, you often get two sides, and it can get quite tribal at times, with each side accusing the other of creating hate. The left blames the right blames the left, the tiddlywinks players blame everybody. But we're all as much to blame, really, and we have certain newspapers that really try to stoke up the hatred. Now, if I had one wish, it would be that nobody would buy newspapers that encourage hate, that encourage us to hate immigrants, other races, other religions, gay people, and so on. Now, there's this one exception to that. If they encourage you to hate tiddlywinks players, that's perfectly acceptable. I have a theory, which may be a little bit simplistic, but my theory is that if there is someone or something that you hate, have you ever stopped to reflect on why you hate that person, that thing, that team, whatever it might be? I.e., stop to really reason about it. Because sometimes it seems to me that hatred is just an absence of reflection, an absence of reasoning, really. Now, there is love and hate. It can be quite quick to go from love to hate sometimes. You may have been in a situation where you're in a relationship and you love someone intensely, and very quickly that turned 180 degrees into intense hatred. No, maybe that's just me. Okay. Or maybe you're in a situation where when the Go Compare TV ad first came on, you thought it was really funny. And now when it comes on, your partner has to hold down any heavy object to stay on TV because you hate it so much. Now, is that just me again? Okay. Now, there's a song called I Hate Hate, which I actually love. And I'm going to inflict some damage on your ears for the next few seconds, and I must apologise as I attempt to sing the chorus of this song. And it goes something like this. I hate hate. Everybody listen to me. I hate hate. All sing together now. I hate hate. But good Lord above, don't you know I love love? I really, really love love. And I do love love. And I'm lucky enough that my job is involved in love. Not what you're thinking. I work in the wedding industry as a master of ceremonies, and I'm involved in situations every week that are full of love. And I deliver something called a love story about the actual wedding couple. And I tell them, the guests and the family and the friends, little details about the couple that they maybe not be aware of. And there was one wedding I did last year where there was a particularly memorable story. Now, Alan, everybody loved Alan. Now, if you can picture a more sophisticated but slightly shorter Daniel Craig. Now, he was in an amazing marriage with Melissa that had lasted for 30 years when Melissa died from breast cancer. Now, as you can imagine, Alan was completely distraught, and it took him a long time to get over this. And eventually his friends started saying, look, Alan, it would be good for you to see someone again. It would be, you need to kind of get out again. And he was very reluctant to do so, until his friend Mandy managed to persuade him to at least have a chat with her friend Ruth. Now, meanwhile, Ruth, if you can picture a double of Carol Vorderman, that's what Ruth looked like. And she'd been in a fantastic relationship as well with a guy called Mark, which, unfortunately, he was killed in a car crash, and she was really distraught, as you can imagine. And she was on her own for 10 years. And again, her friend Mandy managed to convince her to at least have a chat with Alan. So, Alan's called Ruth. They were both pretty sure this conversation wasn't going to last very long. 90 minutes later, they realised they had so much in common. And so they agreed to meet. And when they met, they discovered something that blew them away. So they're chatting and they're talking about their childhoods when Ruth mentioned that she grew up in Bronsby Park in London. Bronsby Park? That's where I grew up, said Anna. What street did you live in? Oh, I lived in Christchurch Avenue, number 42. But that's not... I grew up in number 42. Now, they were a bit speechless and shell-shocked by this, as you can imagine. I lived in number 42 until I was 7 and we moved to Hampstead. We moved in... So I lived in there until I was 14, rather. We moved in when I was 7. So now the obvious question was hanging in the air. But Alan was too much of a gentleman to ask Ruth her age. So Ruth told me, I'm 57. I'm 64. And it turns out that when Alan's family had sold their house, Ruth's family had bought it, so Alan's family moved out, Ruth's family moved in. Obviously they never met each other. The next few years, the relationship flourished. They just got on so well, and they decided to marry. And the wedding was held in a marquee in the garden of Ruth's father's house, the house they both grew up in. Wow. It was an amazing wedding. I was the MC for the day, and the feeling of love was palpable. It was filled with love and laughter all day. I heard some of the best speeches I've ever heard in my life, some of the most emotional, heartfelt speeches that moved everybody to tears. And as I say, I'm lucky because I'm involved in situations like this on a regular basis. And contrary to what many newspapers would have you believe, I feel there's far more love around and good people than hate and bigots. Now, if you look for hate, you'll see it. If you look for love, you'll see it. But whatever you do, don't look for tiddlywinks,